Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline. Here we go. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split. Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
It is so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Johnson's shot is off. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
Here's Maxey. Following the score by Kevin Garnett. Kirilenko. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
That's something you'd like to see more out of Jackson, making plays for others.
Here's Maxey. Off on the layup.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now, here's Maxey. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Left side, Kirilenko. 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. And the rejection by Jackson.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Johnson with the rebound.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Suns. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper-aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Maxey. The Pacers making the shot.
Quality denial there by Jackson. His anticipation right at the rim, impressive.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw missing. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
Melton with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Well, posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now. Garnett, yeah, he can still do this.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Turner, and here's Jones. Outside, Maxey. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Great positioning on the putback.
Derek Jones has always been a high-energy guy. This guy not afraid to hit the glass.
Inside. Back to Garnett. Now, here's Melton. Still scoreless. Garnett can't get it to go. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Oh, my goodness. Taking flight, Derek Jones, all the way to the top of the stairs.
Left side, ball. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Suns trailed 5-5. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Well, outstanding agility from Derek Jones Jr. So good at capitalizing in these sets.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's LaRavia. Back to Hartenstein. Kevin Garnett, a big ticket. He's feeling it tonight, and has been the driving force for Indiana.
Indiana, 13.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
White with it. There's a screen. Diamante. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Doris, you talk about the great scores. It's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. There's Brown with the three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Here's White. Off target with his three. Indiana trailing here. And Doris Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint, is the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Navi gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here. You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Indiana with it. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Well, the fifth player in NBA history to log more than 50,000 minutes. KG still getting it done inside.
There's the pick. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got the lead. Back up to 3 now for Phoenix. Here's Garnett. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now off the inbound. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
Johnson right side. Lets it go with the three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Jumps up. That break capped off by KG.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Three-pointer, Simon. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 1.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Miller, no up.
When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Back to Maxey. Clock at 6. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
Kicks it out to Garnett. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. That's good. And so Garnett with the assist. Hartenstein's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Miller. Ball with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Screen by Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5. And Moravia slams it in.
You want to talk about a selfless big. Hartenstein spots an open teammate. I promise you he's going to put it on time and on target.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here's Ivey. Kicks it out to Garnett. Shoots over Turner. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
He's in such a good rhythm offensively tonight. KG turning back the clock.
Pass to Miller. The 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And a wide open look for Kirilenko. And it's Miller with the jam.
And there's the length and skill working together there. Miller keeping that possession alive.
Pass to Garnett. Back to Black. Now Garnett. To the middle. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Just 4 to shoot. Garnett can't get it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Guys, back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And Jones with the stuff.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And great use of the screen by Ivey. Picks off a defender and creates just enough space for that one.
Here's White. Driving in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Ivy, and the Pacers another three.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So when we talk about value players, Doris, Derek Jones comes to mind.
Oh, Kevin, there is absolutely no doubt he deserves to be in this category. This guy combines great athleticism with an ability to knock down shots because he's worked at it. And defensively, we know he's going to make things tough on his opponent.
It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. 1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Hartenstein. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
There's a screen by Aldama. Inside. Pass to Landale. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Here's Maxey. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 2.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
For Phoenix, they hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Well, we've all watched Maxey's game grow through the years, and he continues to improve.
Pass to Landale. There's Ball with the 3, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now. And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Pass to Landale. Back to Ball. There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Landale. For the 3. The rebound by Simon.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent. But nobody between him and the basket on the break, and the pass was right where it needed to be.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
3 quarters of play in it. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Suns leading by 3. Johnson the screen. Over Jackson. Johnson's shot is off.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
And it's Phoenix's ball. And it's Miller penetrating. And the rejection by Jackson. And here's Maxey. Pass to Miller. Back to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. And that one is good. Maxey's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
Oh, what a sweet shot by Maxey. Not putting too much behind it.
To the inside. Here's Jackson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Pass to Miller. Outside Kirilenko. It's good from long range. Kirilenko's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep. You leave him that open. My goodness.
Now, here's Ivy. Garnett, the screen. Ivy with the bucket.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Johnson, the screen. Maxey, no good.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Garnett. Layup, no good.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And so they foul intentionally. The Pacers making a change here. Now Turner throws it down. What an assist!
How about that? He's 7 feet tall. And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. 6 to shoot. Ivy outside to tie it up. Another shot. And it's sent back by Turner.
My goodness, the timing, the length, the instinct. Miles Turner sends it back.
Now Maxey. They set the pick. Oh, great touch off the pass.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Now Garnett rips it down with 2 hands.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Round with it, picked up by Turner. Ivy outside. To tie it up. Buries the deep ball.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Maxey attacking. Ball with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Brown. And he cams it in.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket. And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Now Maxey. Jones. for the tie. Missed on the three. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks.